Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Yellowstone star Danielle Vasinova reveals she died for 3 minutes after horror illness. Danielle Vasinova has admitted she's lucky to be alive after her heart stopped when she contracted COVID-19. The actress, who is set to appear in the Yellowstone spin-offs 1923 and The Madison, revealed she died for 3 minutes on December 12, 2019, as she opened up about the terrifying ordeal for the first time. Danielle explained how she thought she was coming down with the flu when her symptoms first started. Danielle was taken to urgent care in downtown Los Angeles. They decided it was strep and sent me home with some antibiotics, she said. However, things took a turn for the worse. By the next day, I could barely walk. My legs wouldn't move. It was bizarre, Danielle recalled. By 2 a.m., Danielle realized something was seriously wrong, and she made an eerie prediction. I felt like I was going to die, she told People magazine. Luckily, Danielle's uncle was on hand to rush her to the emergency room. He dropped her off at the hospital before later returning to her room. Danielle said, "He said people were running around me, and a tiny girl jumped on top of my chest and began pumping, and then he saw my heartbeat on the monitor just go flatlined. Her heart was stopped for 3 minutes. Following life-saving efforts from the ER nurse, Danielle was resuscitated and taken to an intensive care unit, where she was put into a coma. She explained how she suffered from complete organ failure as a result of COVID-19. Speaking about the experience, Danielle admitted it just rocked my world. She continued, "This felt like the turning point in my life, the death and the rebirth. I know to take nothing for granted. Life is so precious, and it is such a gift. We're here to do some good in the world, to be of service, and to be forever grateful." Things are looking up for Danielle, who was announced earlier this week as part of the cast for the upcoming Yellowstone spin-off The Madison. She will be playing Kestrel, who is described as an indigenous woman married to a Montana rancher who lives with her family on a double-wide trailer on Stacy's ranch. Danielle Vasinova, known for her captivating performances on hit shows like Yellowstone, stunned fans and media alike when she revealed a harrowing chapter of her life that had remained under wraps until now. In a candid and emotional interview, the actress disclosed that she had a near-death experience, literally crossing the threshold between life and death after battling a severe illness. "I died for 3 minutes," Danielle began, her voice trembling as she recounted the ordeal. The revelation sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, leaving many grappling with the fragility of life, even for those who seem larger than it. It all began several months ago when Danielle fell ill while filming an independent project in a remote location. The symptoms started innocuously: a slight fever, fatigue, and a mild cough. However, within days, her condition deteriorated rapidly. What she initially dismissed as a seasonal bug turned into a fight for her life. "I'm not someone who gets sick easily," she admitted, "so when I started feeling unwell, I pushed through, thinking I'd be fine, but my body had other plans." Danielle described the moment she realized something was seriously wrong. "I woke up one morning and I could barely breathe. It felt like my chest was in a vice grip. That's when I knew I needed help." Rushed to the nearest hospital, Danielle underwent a battery of tests. Doctors discovered she had developed a rare and aggressive bacterial infection that had spread to her lungs and bloodstream. "The doctors told me I was septic. They said if I hadn't come in when I did, I might not have made it through the day," she said, her eyes glistening with tears. Despite immediate treatment, her condition continued to worsen. Within hours, she was placed in the ICU, her body teetering on the brink of collapse. "I remember lying there feeling like I was slipping away. It's hard to describe, but it's like your soul starts to detach. It's terrifying and peaceful at the same time." The turning point came late one night when Danielle's heart suddenly stopped. "I flatlined," she said, her voice barely above a whisper. Medical staff worked frantically to resuscitate her. For 3 minutes, Danielle's world went dark. During those 3 minutes, she experienced something she describes as both otherworldly and profoundly beautiful. "I found myself in this vast, endless light," she recalled. "It wasn't a tunnel like people often describe, it was more like an open field of warmth and love. I felt completely at peace." Danielle's eyes lit up as she recounted the surreal experience. I saw faces of people I'd lost over the years. My grandmother was there smiling at me. There were no words, just this overwhelming sense of comfort and understanding. She paused, her voice cracking, and then I felt this pull, like I was being called back. I heard someone say, "Not yet, there's more for you to do." When Danielle's heart restarted, she gasped for air, her body jolting back to life. The medical team erupted in relieved cheers, but for Danielle, the moment was surreal. Coming back felt like being slammed into my body. It was painful and jarring, but I knew I had been given another chance. The road to recovery was long and arduous. Danielle spent weeks in the hospital, followed by months of physical therapy and emotional healing. The experience left her with a newfound appreciation for life and a deeper understanding of her purpose. I've always been passionate about my work and the causes I support, but this experience made me realize I want to do more. I want to use my voice to inspire others, to remind people of the resilience of the human spirit, she said. Danielle has since become an advocate for health awareness, using her platform to educate others about the importance of listening to their bodies and seeking timely medical care. She's also spoken openly about the emotional toll of her near-death experience, emphasizing the need for mental health support during recovery. There's this misconception that once you're physically healed, everything goes back to normal, she explained. But the truth is, the emotional scars run deep. It took me a long time to process what happened and to find peace with it. Fans and colleagues have rallied around Danielle, expressing their support and admiration for her bravery. Her Yellowstone co-stars have been particularly vocal, praising her resilience and determination. Danielle's story is a testament to her strength, said one co-star. She's always been a fighter, both on and off screen. We're so grateful she's still with us. Danielle's journey has also inspired her creatively. She revealed that she's working on a memoir, detailing her life, career, and the transformative experience of facing death. Writing has been incredibly therapeutic, she shared. It's my way of making sense of everything and hopefully helping others who might be going through their own struggles. As she continues to heal and move forward, Danielle remains focused on living life to the fullest. Every day feels like a gift, she said, her voice filled with gratitude. I don't take anything for granted anymore. Life is too precious and too short to waste a single moment. In sharing her story, Danielle hopes to inspire others to cherish their own lives and to find strength in the face of adversity. If my experience can help even one person, then it was all worth it, she said. Danielle's harrowing journey serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility and resilience of the human spirit. Her courage and vulnerability have not only endeared her to fans, but also cemented her place as a beacon of hope and inspiration. As she continues to shine on screen and off, one thing is clear. Danielle Vasinova is not just a survivor, she's a warrior.